Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Thank you for tuning into another What Else is Going On, aka We Go podcast video. I'm your girl, your host, Taria. I was going to say happy Friday, but we ain't there yet. We almost there. But we're not there yet. So how y'all doing? I miss y'all. I'm getting it together, getting my schedule together, getting my time management together. I promise y'all, pray for your girl. I love y'all. I thank you for the comments, the likes, the shares, all of that. Y'all don't know how much that means to me, your support. Even if we disagree, I appreciate that I've said something to make you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna let her know how I feel in a respectful way, of course. But I just appreciate y'all, and I just wanted y'all to know that. So let's get into some things. I have to do my Beverly Hills recap also, but let's get into a couple of quick things. First of all, Teddi Mellencamp. Now, I know I have said before that even hearing her take a deep breath would irritate me. And I used to feel bad. I said I kind of felt bad for her because imagine millions of people feeling that way about you. But she's come out with some news that, listen, this is real life. And I'm sending prayers and love to her family, to her kids, to her. So y'all may have heard about it, but we haven't discussed it as a family. So let's get into it. So she posted, for the last several weeks, I've been dealing with severe and debilitating headaches. Yesterday, the pain was unbearable and required hospitalization. After a CT scan and MRI, doctors found multiple tumors on my brain, which they believe have been growing for at least 6 months. Two of the tumors will be surgically removed today. And I believe that was either today or yesterday. I'm not sure. It might have been yesterday. The remaining smaller tumors will be dealt with via radiation at a later date. I am blessed to be surrounded by my children, family, friends, doctors, nurses, and surgeons who are doing everything possible to get me back into better health. Thank you to everybody who has reached out and to everyone who has supported me along this journey. Then she also, let me make sure my speakers are on. She also posted a video. So let's take a look at the video. All right.
Look on my bucket list.
Love you, babe. You got this. Might be your best look yet.
My best look. To break it to my brother, but once I'm allowed to wash my hair and it's not all spiky, I think I've taken you for a run for your money, Hud. I'll see you tomorrow and we'll see who did it better. Who wore it best. I mean, these add an extra nice flair
I think you keep
to any bus. Should I keep them in?
Keep them. Keep them.
Name them.
New look coming in.
Oh, why did that jump to that? Well, hold on, let's get into it. I want y'all to see the second video.
Here we go. We're all getting ready. How many minutes? What's the countdown?
Morgan and Kyle.
10
minutes.
10
Can I
minutes.
keep your scrunchie?
Yeah, I don't have a use for it anymore.
Sure, it has some of your hair remaining in here.
You know what? It was a pretty nice scrunchie back in the day.
Can I have your old extensions, Ted?
No, I already gave those out. Sorry. Yep.
So
Here
look
we go.
again.
We're all getting ready. How many
Morgan.
minutes? What's the countdown?
10.
10 minutes.
Can I keep
10 minutes.
your scrunchie?
Yeah, I don't have a use for it anymore.
Sure, it has some of your hair remaining in here.
You know what? It was a pretty nice scrunchie back in the day.
Can I have your old extensions, Ted?
No, I already gave those out. Sorry. Yep.
So I know I am definitely praying for Teddi recovery, a smooth recovery, and that they get everything that they need to get, that her family, her kids, everybody who loves her, her friends, all of that, that they're there to support her and that they're fortified with strength as well. So prayers to Teddi and to her family. She's been dealing with, between that and the cancerous, the melanoma that she has, she's been dealing with a lot. So again, I pray that she definitely gets through this. I hope that she recovers well. Next up, let's get into, let me 1 second. Mr. Apollo Nida, y'all. You know, the people love to say Apollo is fine, child. He's this, he's that. All of those things. Apollo got a lot going on with him. Let's get into it. This is according to Reality Blurb. Apollo Nidas' wife, Sherien, files for divorce as she accuses RHOA alum of abuse and cheating. Are we surprised? And I don't even mean it like that, but just are we? I don't mean that to be shady. I'm being serious. Like, are we surprised? Fans of The Real Housewives of Atlanta are gearing up for season 16 of the show. Notably, this installment will bring back Phaedra Parks following Kenya Moore's untimely exit. She's also now in the news by association as her ex, Apollo Nida, is headed back to divorce court as his current wife, Sherien Mufti, is accusing him of cheating. So we know that he was released from prison in 2019 and married Sherien in October of 2022. Apollo was then arrested March of 2024, for alleged simple assault after a violent disagreement with Sherien. In Touch reports that Sherien filed for divorce on February the 7th. In the filing, she is accusing Apollo of adultery and cruel treatment. The documents list the date of separation as of November 1st, 2023. So they've been separated since November, which is surprising as rumors say they both filmed for Married to Medicine last summer. So, and I mean, to me, it's not surprising. If they filmed for Married to Medicine last summer, maybe she wasn't at the point where she was ready to divorce yet. Maybe she thought staying married to him would be her in for reality TV. Y'all remember, wasn't she on an episode of Atlanta? They were doing a soft open for the old lady gang, I believe. Wasn't she there? And Phaedra wasn't there. I don't know if Phaedra had it was after Phaedra was done, after, Phaedra was put off or fired or her contract not renewed or whatever you have it for The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I don't know, again, y'all let me know if Phaedra was not on the show or just wasn't in that scene. But Candy's soft opening, I believe, for Old Lady Gang, Sherien was there. She had been dating Apollo. So I wonder, again, people say it's surprising. That Reality Blurb says it's surprising that the date of separation was November 1st, 2023, when they were filming summer of 2023. But again, if she wants to be on TV, maybe she felt like her ticket to being on TV was Apollo. So let's stay on for a little bit longer. But then all that drama played out. And then who knows, maybe more infidelities after that. I don't know. But I could see her wanting to be on TV and feeling like Apollo was the ticket. So it says Sherien isn't requesting alimony. And she also states that the marriage is irretrievably broken and that there is no hope that we can get back together. Regarding the cruel treatment, she says that Apollo had sexual intercourse with someone else during their marriage. She also states that he intentionally and continually deserted me for at least a year. The document reads, Apollo has committed adultery multiple times throughout our relationship. Side note, we know that he was not only found on ring cam footage in another woman's home. Also, when he did Carlos King's podcast episode, he talked about that that woman was just his comfort. Nothing happened. They were just really good friends before Sherien. They were friends after, and he would just go and lay on her couch. Anyway, it says Apollo refused to seek professional help with his mental issues, and instead he emotionally and physically abused me and brought great emotional abuse to his stepdaughter. Now that, all of it is just bad. She also filed a settlement agreement on the same day. The report says the agreement is from October of last year. The agreement reads, the parties shall continue to live in the marital home, and each one shall be free from all interference and control by the other, as if they were fully unmarried. Each may reside at such place until both parties find a suitable home and all asset division has been agreed upon. I know that would have to be hard. It was already hard enough if it was an amicable split. Like, you know what, we grew apart. There was no adultery, no physical or emotional abuse. We just kind of don't see each other for it anymore, but we're going to be cordial. It would be already hard enough to live with someone that you're divorcing under those circumstances. But you didn't cheat on me. You didn't physically, emotionally abuse me. And what did they say about her daughter? He caused great emotional abuse to her stepdaughter. If this is the case, This is what she's saying. So if this is the case, I can't even imagine. So regarding Apollo, he waived his rights for spousal support. Additionally, the agreement includes a permanent restraining order that says he cannot harass or stalk his wife. So I guess they can live together. They just have to be roommates, and he can't harass or stalk his ex-wife. The agreement also says by consenting to this, Apollo in no way admits that such acts were ever done in the past, but agrees not to engage in such acts in the future. He responded to In Touch and said, I did not agree to anything. We will have to have our day in court. A lot of that language is false. Well, if anybody knows the system, it's him. I guess we will continue to see how this plays out. Next up, I wanted to actually, we'll talk about that in a different video. All right, y'all, just a little bit of Bravo news for you. Love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya.